I lived in different countries for most of my life, but I moved back to Korea 4 years ago. Today, I'm sharing the things that bothered me when I first arrived, and frankly, some things that are still frustrating to this day. I'm sure a lot of this will overlap with the tourist experience, so stay with me until the end. Number 1. Not all fast food chains are 24/7. You might think everything in Korea is open 24 hours, but not all fast food restaurants are 24/7, including McDonald's. If you want a McMuffin and a coffee early in the morning, check your map first. McDonald's, for instance, usually opens around 7 or 8 a.m. Only selected locations are 24/7. Also, speaking of McDonald's, they don't have all-day breakfast.
What do you mean? What do you mean no all-day breakfast?
This was honestly the first frustration I had when I moved back. Number 2, no small talk or greetings with strangers. In Western countries, it's common to make small talk while waiting in line or at a park, or at least smile and say hi on the street. But in Korea, unless the conversation makes sense for the specific situation, it just feels weird. Now I know it's not because people are rude or in a bad mood. They're just not used to talking to strangers. So as long as it's totally organic, you can still make small talk, but this is something that made me feel a bit awkward and unwelcomed when I first came back. Number 3, spitting on the ground. It is getting better over the years, but you still see quite a lot of people spitting on the street, especially when smoking cigarettes. It's disgusting. Whenever I walk my puppy, Gamja, I have to pay extra attention to the ground. Koreans, please stop spitting on the ground. Next, let's talk about washrooms. Number 4, no hand soap. This is something I'm still frustrated about. The chances of finding hand soap in a restaurant or store bathroom are about 50-50. Why Korea? Why do you do this? My tip, buy paper soap from Daiso for 2001 and carry them with you. For those who don't know, Daiso is like a Dollarama in Korea. Number 5, no paper towels or hand dryers. Again, this is a 50-50 chance. Sometimes they have one and sometimes nothing, but sometimes they got both ready. I've actually gotten into the habit of carrying a small pack of Kleenex wherever I go. But on the bright side, toilet paper is almost never missing, so it's not as terrible as it could be. Number 6, do not flush. It's not too common, but in some older buildings, you're not allowed to flush toilet paper down because the water pressure isn't strong enough to handle your business and the paper together. There's usually a trash can next to the toilet for the paper. It's not that disgusting if the bin is empty, but when it's not, let's just say it's not the most pleasant experience. Number 7, extreme weather. This is something that I can't get used to it. Summer is too hot and winter is too cold. Summer, it can get as high as 40 degrees Celsius, and winter, it can get as low as minus 15 degrees. This is only Seoul, so in other provinces, it can get even worse. But the temperature is not the only problem. Summer is humid, making like a sauna, and winter is very dry. If you plan to spend your vacation during July, August, January, or February, it's probably not the best idea. And these are some useful tips that can save you from some awkward situations or frustrations. Number 8, no Google Maps. If you didn't know, Google Maps is almost useless in Korea. This isn't a technical glitch, it's more of politics and economy. The same goes for Uber. The app works, but UberX does not. If you call an Uber, you'll get your ride anyway, but it'll always be a yellow cab taxi. So Uber, you can still use it, but Google Maps, you just can't. Instead, you need to use local map apps like Naver Map or Kakao Map. I actually have a video explaining these in detail, so check that out later. Number 9, limited vegetarian options. While Korea is famous for vegetable dishes, the spices and sauces often are not vegetarian. Even kimchi usually uses salted shrimp as a main ingredient, unless it's clearly labeled vegan. So if you're practicing a vegetarian or vegan diet, you'll have to double check with the restaurant. Number 10, no shoes in house. This is well known now, but like most Asian countries, no shoes inside. If you're invited to a friend's house, please take them off. Number 11, no loud noise in the public. Living in different countries, I often saw people talking loudly on the phone or even carrying boomboxes in a subway station. In Korea, people can actually report you to the staff if you're too loud. So, keep your voice down and please, no boomboxes. Number 12, no open food and drink. Bringing any food or beverage without a sealable lid onto a bus is not allowed. This includes your plastic cup coffee or street food cup with no spill-proof lid. If you try to board a bus with a takeout coffee cup in your hand, the driver will refuse to let you on. Number 13. No tipping and tax included. Tipping culture is not a thing here. Also, the price on the menu usually includes tax. So what you see is what you pay. If you really want to tip, go ahead, but there is zero pressure to do so. Number 14. Air quality and allergy. Most of the time, the air is okay, but it can get pretty bad, especially from December to March. This is partly because of wind blowing from the west, where there are factories and a desert. The AQI can reach almost 150 on some days. If you travel during that time, bring or buy a KF94 mask. Also, spring is when pollen allergies flare up. You can bring medicine from home or buy it over the counter at any Korean pharmacy for about $5. So that's about it for the things I'm frustrated about Korea and useful tips to save you from frustrations. If you have visited Korea already, please share your experience below in the comment section. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.